Guys, this is Lizard here, bringing you guys another Dota2Replays.org presentation. Joining me today is Vepos. How are you doing today, Vepos?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you, man?
Doing okay. Woke up a little bit late and made it on time. And it looks like we're already through a few of the bans. We got Broodmother, Animage, and Invoker. How do you feel about those? Do you feel that Invoker is truly a worthy ban, or do you think that he doesn't matter as much as people are making it out to be?
Well, you can argue like how much you want about this, and you can go on like forever. But to be honest, he's a really strong hero. It might be hard to fit him into a lineup, but he's really strong and versatile. You can use him in a lot of ways. So I think it's easily worth a ban because you can really see him take over a game. So yeah, I consider it a pretty good first ban.
Now, what about that Darkseer first pick? I haven't seen Darkseer first picked in quite a while, in probably like actually a year or two. It's been a long time.
Yeah, well, he received a buff, right? I think he did.
On his Ion
His dad,
Shell, lower cooldown,
yeah,
more damage.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, he's stronger now, and if you get a decently fast Aghanim Scepter on Darkseer, his ultimate is just insanely good if you can do a perfect vacuum ultimate. So I like the pickup. Might be hesitated, or I mean, maybe they're gonna be able to pick around it or counter it DD, but I still think it's a good pickup.
All right, sounds good. And so we were followed up by Chan and Windrunner, very common first and second picks. And then you have Lich to be the final pick for DD, formerly SK, I believe. And then the second and third picks for the Dia were Venomancer and Shadow Shaman. Normally you'd see Shadow Shaman in the first pick in that situation, but do you know if SK DD prefers to run Darkseer?
I don't know actually. I haven't seen him run Darkseer actually, so I'm not sure to be honest.
All right, I was just wondering because I was thinking maybe Taku was feeling pressured because Darkseer can be a huge part of any team strategy because of that vacuum. Because right now, if he gets a good vacuum, a Venomous Gale on 5 people would be kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, and then ultimate right after that could be insane with the amount of damage, especially if he puts up his wall as well. So yeah, it's a strong hero, and together with Venomancer, it's gonna be quite ridiculous to see. I wonder though, can you pull off a 5-man ward block with vacuum if you time it perfectly?
I
Or
don't
will
think
they
so.
get pushed out? They will get pushed out, right? It
They
would
will
be
get
fun to
pushed
see
out, I
though,
believe. It'd
but
be awesome,
it
but
will
I
be, it
believe they
will
get
be
pushed out.
ridiculous.
So normally
But yeah.
whenever you see a Lich pickup, you see a lot of heavy push. But you already have a Veno and a Shadow Shaman, just because Lich has a lot of trouble dealing with those pushes. He has no AoE to waste on those pushes. If he wants to blow his ultimate, he can kill a creep wave. But right now they just have the Windrunner power shot, so they're gonna have some trouble defending these pushes that are just gonna be like ward drop, wall, and just do it in a position where if they cross through, they just keep on pushing this tower. So right now, bans from the Dire are going to be really carry heavy since you've already got the support from Lich and you've got a solo in that Windrunner and Chen in the jungle, and then it's going to be a similar situation on the Radiant side. They're going to be banning out solos because they've got a Darkseer. They are saying, hey, it's Darkseer. We don't have a Broodmother. He's not going to be trying to match it up. And that's actually kind of surprising. If they were planning on picking up Darkseer, I thought they would have actually let them get Broodmother. Like,
Yeah,
because
yeah, I don't know actually.
every game I've seen with the Darkseer versus Broodmother, Broodmother gets annihilated. She can't push the towers down. Like, he just puts on that shell and laughs all day.
Yeah. Um. Hmm. I want to see what DD bans last now because I mean they got a strong mid GDT with the Shadow Shaman mid and then Darkseer jungle, but I mean you can always run a Darkseer and a solo lane as well. I wouldn't think of a band actually. Quite understandable because of the Darkseer, but yeah.
Yeah, Enigma and Darkseer, really common combo that I've seen many times. It's an awesome combo. makes pretty much the black hole have a huge AoE, is like the idea behind it. I wonder if that's gonna end up how it is. And we have a Dragonite followed by a Lifestealer pickup. That's a little strange. What do you think about that Lifestealer pickup?
I actually like it with the Dragonite and the Darkseer pickup because usually you always try and go for a Vanguard and Darkseer and getting quite tacky, so I can stay in there. And I mean, Lifestealer is the perfect hero to just how do you say it? Oh, I forgot the word, but just eat up tanks so fast if he gets a good farm because of that feast. So I mean, I like the pickup though. And against Dragonite as well, it's gonna be insane. But that Skeleton King, wow.
Alright, so now we've seen a few of their picks. How do you think they're going to lane this? I'm expecting to see Skeleton King mid with Lifestealer and Lich in the bottom lane. Windrunner solo top with Chen doing an offensive jungle. That would be my guess.
Yeah, I could actually do. You said Skeleton mid, right?
Yes.
That's probably gonna be it. And yeah, I think it's gonna be as you say probably because Windrunner should be able to. I don't know if Shen might even go defensive jungle just to be able to come out and gank bottom. And then they have Windrunner going up against the solo as well, since Darkseer most likely will be in the jungle. So I would not be surprised if we see those lanes that you just said.
Yeah, so now we're just waiting on the Dire. So do you want to introduce everyone on the Radiant, and I'll go over the Dire?
Yeah, sure. So we got Miguel on the Windrunner. He has changed name now, so if you check the score tab, you can see it's actually Miguel. Link playing that SK. We got Angel on the Lifestealer. Push a Street on the Lich. And who's the last one? Oh, Mania, yeah. On the Shen.
Alright, looks good, looks good. Alright, so we got Taku sporting up this Darkseer, followed by this Trafalgar. Great solo player. He's sporting up this Shadow Shaman. Our Venomancer is going to be played by Sender, followed by Crowbear on this Ancient Apparition, with Way Too Sexy on this Dragonite. Now, it looks like we actually have a tri-lane up top, so they better not even attempt to do an offensive jungle, or there's going to be some free kills in the jungle for these two.
Yeah, and they're actually gonna run Darkseer solo bottom, which I do like that because then you can just get the you can get a trial lane up top instead and be able to support this Dragonite even more instead of having sending an AA or a Venomancer on a solo lane. And mid, they're actually gonna learn Lich and SK, which I actually like as well because it's gonna nullify the Shadow Shaman quite heavily. Because Lich is just an amazing harasser.
Yeah.
And the deny, of course.
Yeah, the deny is amazing, and honestly, Lich, he's so hard to try to counter in lane. He just annihilates things. Like, the effect that Lich has on the laning phase is amazing.
Yeah. I do want to see how it goes down bottom, because Lifestealer going up against this Darkseer. Of course, Lifestealer got that feast, but still, I mean, the Iron Shell does so much damage early on.
He hasn't actually picked up a level in that rage yet, so he doesn't have that magic immunity that would be extremely valuable to him. So I'm just taking a quick look. Where do you expect first blood?
I think if we're not going to see it on the tri-lane, which probably won't happen because Windrunner is playing quite passively and we got the lane pushed back, I wouldn't be surprised to see it mid, SK getting a first blood or Lich getting a first blood on the Shadow Shaman, depending on how Trafalgar plays. If he plays a bit too offensively, he's just going to get caught out and get killed. But yeah, either down there or a surprise kill down bottom, to be honest.
Alright, so Link actually going for critical strike at level 2. Normally you see the stats at level 2, like, but he's got a lot of minor totems. Not minor, I apologize for the Han terms, I was playing a bit last night. He's got a bunch of iron branches on him right now, which will give him the stats that he needs in order to do his ultimate and a stun at level 6.
Yeah.
Alright. And it looks like we have the Shackle on top of this Lich. Venomancer trying to get in here, but he's not going to be able to get close enough. He's got the Gale up, and Lich is actually overstepping just a tiny bit, and it's a pause.
I wonder if someone DC'd me.
Don't unpause!
Now I see the bottom actually. Taku picking up the Iron Shell. I'm probably gonna spam it out all the time. So it might get quite hard for Angel to stay on this lane now. I mean, the damage coming out from the Iron Shell is quite massive, so it could be tough. And I don't think we're gonna see a first blood mid, at least not now, but might be a possibility. That will happen though.
No, if Venomancer oversteps, then he'll get counter killed, but I don't expect to see the first blade. Now, Ancient Apparition picking up that Ice Vortex. I've seen a lot of Ancient Apparitions, and they usually do pick up Ice Vortex, and the slow is useful, but I just feel like that Cold Feet is so much more important. Like, ridiculously important, and that Vortex costs so much mana.
Yeah, well, it kind of depends on like how you use them as well. I've seen a lot of Ancient Apparitions when they go solo, they just go stats and Cold Feet instead to be able to harass all the time and just put up Cold Feet constantly. They don't even care if it stuns just because it does so much damage. But I mean, the Ice Vortex is gonna help out if they get Windrunner out of position with a Gale and a Vortex. He's gonna get stunned and then Dragonite comes to finish her off. So I do like it anyways. But yeah, on these low like early levels, doesn't cost that much early on, but yeah, it is. I don't know.
Alright, well, we have an Observer Ward placed in the middle lane by our Venomancer Sender, who's actually carrying a smoke. He's sporting that in order to try to get some roaming kills, which will be very useful for them. But this is going to give Traveled the vision that he needs in order to use that Aether Shock in order to get some extra creep kills and to do the harassment that would be useful to him.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright, they're smoking up. They're going to be in this middle lane, and the first blood has already happened. They're trying to get the Gale to land on someone. They've got the Gale on top of Link. Link is slowed. He's got 2 slows on him. He's going to be stunned, and he is going to be going down most likely. And there he goes. Yes, he does.
Yeah, it was a nice kill though by Mania coming in first. Go to get the first blood there on Shadow Shaman, but a nice counter pickup from, and you saw that Gale and Ice Vortex coming into play. I mean, the slow coming out from that was just massive. And a good pickup though to get Link. I mean, to be honest, early on you might not want to sacrifice your mid player for a carry, but it could end up to be good in the end if you get the kills on the carry player quite early on. Even though your mid might get crippled a bit.
Yeah, but Link's already got a soul ring, so he won't be dying while he has all up anytime soon.
Yeah.
Alright, and it looks like they're back up top. They're wanting to set something up on top of Miguel, but he's just playing it safe, walking around, and he's doing well. Now this bottom lane, we've got 3 creeps, one of them being the Troll Warlord and 2 of his skeletons going down on top of Taku. He's going to be doing the Ion Shell on himself and going to be trying to kill off some things as the rage is applied, and he is now netted, and he actually gets the kill on top of this Chen. He may be able to turn it around even further on top of this life suit, and he's not able to. What?
Yeah, that's the Iron Shell for you.
Shen got vacuumed and died. It was like,
yeah,
hello, it's not hurts. I didn't realize it.
It's so strong, it's ridiculous actually. It's just insanely strong. It looks like actually Ancient Apparition is sitting mid now with Shadow Shaman, which is actually quite good. If you line up that Morph and the Cold Feet as well as the Shackle after that, it's going to be a nice...
Well, they've got the Shackle on top of him, and they're going to be doing the slow on top, and Chalk's gonna take some harassment right here from that Skeleton King stun. That's quite. It does a good amount of damage early on. And I also agree with the mid switch, but only this late because I believe that Dragon Knight is getting good enough farm in order to sustain it now. He's got his soul ring, he can get his boots, so they can play really aggressive against this one runner, and they don't need Ancient Apparition in mid. I mean, up top in order to do the kill. And their Gale's gonna be landing. They're just gonna be letting her go away, and she's just gonna run away.
Yeah, and they kind of force Miguel to max out the wind run to be able to get like longer duration on it because of the slow. He got to be able to get away. So that's quite good. Means he won't have the shaka shot.
Well, the thing that's going to be happening is a missed Gale on top of Street right now, and Street will be able to get out of here alive, and it's going to be getting turned around on top of Ancient Apparition, maybe? Maybe? Nope. It looks like the Gale's not going to be happening, but Center missing that Gale completely whiffed them that kill right there. It would have been an easy pickoff.
Yeah, that was a misplay, to say the least. I mean, they even had sight there, right? No.
Yeah, they had sight.
Yeah, so that was just a huge misplay, which would have been a shot and kill, but I guess good for DD there to be able to have pushes get away.
Alright, so now if you take a look at this bottom lane, Lifestealer is pretty low life, but so is Darkseer. Darkseer already picking up his arcane boots, so he can just put on that shell at any time he wants. What item do you expect to see him go? Do you expect to see Vanguard into Scepter, or what? You already said you love Scepter.
Yeah. Wow, it almost died there from that Iron Shell vacuum. So, but I usually see people go Vanguard into Scepter, or
well,
like
we have
Vanguard
a kill
Force
in
out.
mid. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad as well. I missed it. But yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a Vanguard Scepter, but against a Lifestealer, maybe he skips out on the Vanguard.
I don't know, but it looks like M is going to be taking up some harassment right now, but I don't think Darkseer should initiate this fight as he gets a kill on one of the skeletons. 13 gold.
Yeah.
Likes that.
Maybe a bit too low and risky. Even though it does a lot of damage, I do think that maybe I wouldn't be able to kill him off. So
I was hoping that Cinder would use his salve on top of the Darkseer, because right now Darkseer is going to be okay. Just going to run away. He's an A-okay guy.
Yeah. That speed is just so good.
It's amazing. It completely counters that open wounds, and if he just waits in these team fights for that open wounds to be cast and he just applies it on the right person, the person won't give a crap. He's just gonna laugh at him all day.
Yeah. But I do hope we see a initiation on
and we have Ancient Apparition getting stunned in the middle lane. Chen trying to follow it up. He does not get the stun, but the shackle is being applied to the creep, and the creep just gets sent back to the well.
Yeah.
He did not want to lose that centaur. He loves centaurs.
Yeah, they are really good though. Even though I like the Seder Hellcallers best because of the nuke they got, they are insanely good. But yeah, on that Darkseer build, I hopefully will see an Aghanim's. Maybe not rush Aghanim's, but at least get one, because against this SK and Lifestealer, I mean, outgoing 90% damage of the illusions on a well-farmed SK illusion, and then you run in with your own DK, that's just gonna be insane. Especially if DK runs in with its dragon form.
Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous. Like, that slow from that dragon form is amazing. Like, I know I've said amazing way too many times with cast. I just woke up, so screw you if you really don't like it, but I will deal with it. And, like, we got Crowbear just in the middle lane. Like, this would be a pretty easy kill for them if SK can land the stun on top of him, and if Pusher can follow it up. Who's actually maxing that sacrifice? Weird. Normally you only see 2 levels in it, then you max everything else. But he's actually maxing sacrifice first.
Wow, I'm actually surprised about that as well. I haven't seen it before because, yeah, as you said, you usually just max out you get 2 and sacrifice and then you max the other spells because you don't really need that much mana. from it, and the mana
Well,
pools
we
goes
have the
bigger
Centaur
and
F
such.
squad down bottom, maybe getting taken out. Lich gets taken down, and right now Shadow Shaman is wanting to survive, but he's got the open wounds applied, but he's going to be A-okay. As Taku is just walking away, he's going to be speeding up something. Maybe. I guess really doesn't care. As we have Ancient Apparition right here, trying to make something happen. Lifestealer's down bottom, and they're going to be doing the Hex. Nope, they're not going to be able to get it. Alright, and we have a push up top with the green dragon, and that green dragon reapplying 100 damage every time that he attacks this tower. It does a hell of a lot of damage. It makes that tower want to cry, and that's 100 damage right there from one attack, and more.
Yeah. I wouldn't be
Next
surprised
wave.
if they actually manage to get the tower now.
They'll get it.
Hopefully Miguel
has,
get in, deny
like,
the...
He'll get. Oh, his dragon form's over actually. Well, they just put it into deny range, so they need to get it. And Waiting Sexy's realizing this as we have action down bottom. As GDT trying to pick off this lifestealer, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get it. The dot is on top of him, but he's not going to be able to, as Truff is going to be getting taken out, and possibly Taku as well. Taku just getting hit by one more auto attack, and there's a double kill for Lich.
Very nice. They got Venom Monster up top as well. He went in to take the tower and paid for his life.
Well, I'd actually trade Venomancer for a tower. I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah.
But it's just a good thing he didn't get denied, as SK Link is going to be initiating on top of Crowbear right now, but he's just going to run away once that cold feet gets applied.
Yeah. And I mean, you can look at his mana pool. He always got full mana if he uses his Soul first.
It's true. As Crowbear might be going down to Roshan right now. What the hell? Why is he in there?
Maybe he wanted to buy something. And
Maybe.
attacked him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He wanted
tried
to buy
shortcutting.
Arcane Boots.
I really wanted him to die there, so it would been kind of funny. Like, I know that's a terrible thing to say, but whatever. It'd be funny.
Yeah, wow. SK actually got his armlet already. That is
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, he's got his armlet. This early on, I think I would have actually liked Midas a little bit more, since... Actually, no, armlet's just fine, since Shadow Shaman is 6. He's going to be wanting to make some more of these pushes with this Dragon Knight and Venomancer. So I can respect that. But do you expect him to go Molnir, Assault Curious, BKB? Like, what do you expect to see on Link?
I don't know actually.
Oh, as
bottom
actually down bottom, as the Lich Ultimate is bouncing around, it's going to be more than enough to kill off this Ancient Apparition. Dragon Knight coming in, he's going to be doing some damage, and Lich is going to be going down here to these wards, and the wards are still attacking this Chen as Chen goes down right there. And they're going to be able to take out these creeps most likely, as they are now hiding in this corner, and Dragon Knight's like, come on, let's kill them. They're right here. And they're actually going to be pulling a full 180 and trying to get out of here. Ascender may be getting nuked down right here by the Satyr, but it's not going to be happening, as this Dragon Knight is getting all this farm. He's gotten every kill on these so far, and he's got the last one as well.
Yeah. But it was a 2 for 2 though, so quite fine, I'd say. But still, the problem is, I mean, DD is just fighting without Link all the time, and Link is just continuing to free farm in.
Well, Link is just free farming, so that's completely fine. As it looks like Taku's trying to do some harassment on top of Link, but Link is his reincarnation is still up, so I don't think it would be fruitful for him to do this whatsoever.
Yeah. Looks like Dragon Knight is actually moving up to mid. I don't know if you want to try and make something happen mid, or he might actually just move up to top to farm.
I think he's just going to move to the jungle.
Yeah, just moving up.
Alright, so I'm actually expecting Dragon Knight to go Pipe and Assault Curious. Like, that's what I'm expecting to see on him, because he's weak against magic stuff, and a Pipe would be really great against this Lich Ultimate. Would nearly completely negate it. It'd be really good. And then the armor for Lifestealer, he's already got a lot of passive armor, so he's pretty tanky naturally. So what do you think about the Pipe on him?
On Dragon Knight?
Yes, on Dragon Knights.
I don't know really. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be really good for Lich Ultimate, and yeah, the power shot of course. But more than that, I don't know if it's really worth it. Because yeah, it's probably gonna be worth it because of Lich Ultimate. It's gonna negate the whole ultimate, of course. But still, it feels kinda like he maybe should try and go for a hard carry build instead of that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Alright, well, we have the Ancient Apparition Ultimate coming in here. It's going to be hitting only on Link. So if Link does get low, and he will be getting low, because the Venomancer Ultimate and Gale has been applied, and it looks like there goes Link. And, wait, he got sent back to base. Okay.
Yes.
I was kind of like, what the heck? Alright, and we have Street getting picked off right here with a good vacuum and a Nether Shot. Going to be more than enough damage to take him out, as the Dragon Knight form is going to be lasting for quite a while, and they're going to be able to take down this tower. They don't even have to use the wards because they've already been used, and they're just on cooldown right now, and they're doing damage to this tower. Power Shot comes in, a good Shackle. Nope, it's not going to be a good enough Shackle, and they're not going to be getting this tower. I'm kind of surprised. The Trophy Mortar is going to be getting picked off on this side by the Skeleton King Hellfire Blast, followed by the Rage and the Open Wounds, and they're going to be trying to get a Shackle. Nope, no good on the Shackle. Alright, so GDT having a bit of a hard time, like SK already having power treads and armlet and hasn't used reincarnation a single time yet. What can they do?
I don't know. I mean, mostly Dragon Knight have to farm up to be able to get. He's actually going for Yasha. Is he going for?
Alright, looks like Taku may be going down right here as a great crit. Going to be coming out on the last hit before that stun was over so that he could surge out. But a strong critical strike. When SK hits, he hits hard.
Yeah. I mean, DK is actually going for Sanj. Is he going for SNY? I don't know what I thought about that. Ah, yeah,
He wants
that's true.
to disable either Lifestealer or Link's attacks. I think that's a great pickup. I think that'd be useful.
Yeah, it is.
Gives him stats that he already loves, a slow that he loves, to add on top of his ultimate once he's level 16. And I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's a good item. It's going to be good to.
Well, we've got a Haste Tropical Door coming in here. He's going to be trying to set something up as he is now just chicken feeding around, and he's going to be going down bottom. They're wanting to kill off either Chin or this Lifestealer, and they're just being real quick about things. Now he's just going to stand here, and they're going to be able to find this Lifestealer. Is he going to be doing the Hex? No, he misses, and he's going to be able to get the Shackle, and the ultimate's going to be landing, and they're going to be doing everything they can in order to try to kill him, and he gets sent back to base. What a buzzkill. And the Lich Ultimate is going to be bouncing around. It's going to be able to kill off this Tralfamador. It's going to be able to attack a little bit more. Push the street is going to be going down most likely here to the wards or that. And the Shackle lands on top of Sender, going to be killing him along with this tree. Link has used his reincarnation for the first time in this match. And Taku is stunned. And he's going to be going down to the critical strike. And Chan is going to be doing enough damage. And there's Dragonite just flying around. Being a cool fellow.
Yeah. I'm surprised the Dragon Knight actually got level, his second level into Dragon form, instead of sticking with level 6, or level 1 I mean, to be able to push towers better.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. Normally you see it picked up when they're doing a lot of stacking of their Ancients, but as you can tell, the Ancients are only one stack right now. Just one. So I don't agree with it. I think the dot would be a little bit more useful for pushing, and that a higher level in stun would be helpful, but it looks like they're going to be smoking up, trying to get a kill on top of Lifestealer, and Lifestealer just annihilates this Ancient Apparition. And now Lifestealer just inside of a creep. He's just waiting to explode.
Yeah.
There's Lifestealer, and they're going to be able to do a stun, maybe? No, they're not going to be able to. Lifestealer is just going to be running away. The Shackle Shot has been applied, but it's not going to be enough, as that is a dead winner if I've ever seen one. Tralfamador may be getting killed right here as well. If he gets hit 2 more times, then the Lich is going to be able to do enough damage to assist this Lifestealer. Lifestealer is going to be taking out Cinder as well. No, Skeleton King gets it with the Hellfire Blast. Hellfire Blast on cooldown, which means way 2 seconds can just leap right on out. And now he needs to do the search to get on out of here, but he's going to be getting stunned from the Hellfire Blast, and there goes that Darkseer. A 3-for-1 exchange, heavily in favor of DD.
Yeah, this is just looking better and better for DD for every team fight they take. Because from the early team fights they had, they always had one person that stood farm. So either Angel or Link were just standing on the lane farming, while the other guys were having a team fight. So both SK and Lifestealer got their armlets and they got their power threads, and looks like Lifestealer might be. No, he's not going to be in trouble, but it looks like he's actually dealing for the Desolator, unless you want to go for a BKB, but I would not be surprised to see a Desolator, of course. And Link is just getting more and more farm as well.
Yeah, I'm expecting the Desolator on him, and as you said, Link is just farming it up. He's got 2,700 gold. He can pretty much buy whatever he wants. As Taku is going to be doing some damage right here. Hellfire Blast probably going to be used pretty soon on top of Trophimodor in order to get the kill. And no, he just goes down. Just some really good micro from this Chen doing the net and a few stops as the Lich ultimate is going to be bouncing around. It's going to be doing some damage as Venomancer lands his ultimate on 2 people. Hand of God has been applied, and the Ancient Apparition ultimate is going to be flying out, but Lecture's not going to give a shit about this. He's just going to be jumping in a creep and ignoring everything that just happened, as Link is going to be tossing out the Hellfire Blast, going to be doing a lot of damage to this Dragonite. Dragonite's going to be just coming back to try to defend this lane, as Link just stands here, ultimate ready, wanting to go in. He's got plenty of mana, going to be doing damage. He's got 3,000 gold, and he's going to be going on top of way too sexy, getting stunned, and Ancient Apparition going to be dying right here, as a great vacuum landing on top of Link, going to be getting them an illusion. And if you've got against a lot of hard carries, as Link comes back from it with the effect of his reincarnation, doing a Hellfire Blast immediately to try to survive, but he was cancelled multiple times, and that's that fight. Back.
Wow, a long freaking fight. That was... But I mean, still, even though they managed to kill off Link there, they still have Lifestealer to take care of. And I don't know, I think GDT really got to start pushing heavily now to be able to come back into this game as Lich.
We have action up top as
yeah.
it looks like Lich is going to be going down right here. Actually, no, he's blocked in. He's going to be able to... Oh, no, the vacuum.
But good words anyway, because they're going to hit the tower as well, so they're doing the right thing to be able to come back into this game. They're just pushing heavily, trying to be able to get racks as fast as possible. Problem is though that, as I've said, both SK and Lifestealer
landing on top of
form.
this Trophimodor. He's going to be surged out as the open wind applies the ultimate from Ancient Apparition, going to be landing on top of Windrunner. Windrunner getting sent back home to heal it back up.
Yeah. But I mean, the farm is so good on the carries that it's going to be hard to get back into the game. I mean, even if they push, it's going to be hard to push down the racks.
Alright, so right now we have Dragonite most likely working on top of a Black King Bar. We have Darkseer working on... He's already got the pipe, he finished it. I noticed him working on it quite a while ago. And in Trophimodor, he's working towards that Blink Dagger. He wants to have that fast initiation so he can lock down someone really quickly out of this team fight. Or just get a trap, hex him and kill him. Like, he just wants to see people die.
Yeah.
Some men just want to watch the world burn, and Trophimodor is one of those. He wants to watch the opposing team burn. You know how I could have just Batman right there? I think the best spin-off of that is some women just want to watch dinner burn, and it shows a pot on fire. I like that one a lot more. And you were right about the Desolator on top of Lifestealer. He's almost got it done, so no worries about that. We got Link. He's working on an MKB, or yeah, probably an MKB. That's what I would expect to see, as the Hellfire Strike's gonna be landing. Hellfire Blast is gonna be killing an illusion, but he doesn't give a shit about illusions. He just says, "Get out of here." As 2 slows being applied to Windrunner. Windrunner forced to use that Windrun in order to survive, and Chen has 3 creeps right now. They're wanting to make a push, but at the same time, they can't really push through this right now.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, on the SK, he could always be going for a rapier, even though I do not want to see it because.
Well, we have Streak
it's too
getting
early.
killed down, but no, a great Force Staff and Hand of God gonna be able to save Lich right now. So great play coming out of this Windrunner and Chen right there, saving their lives. As Darkseer may be getting a little bit of harassment. No, he's gonna be using the pipe prematurely.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have Cinder just trying to get some extra HP right now. He's got his power choice, he's got an urn. He's just wanting to just 5 it up. He's going to be defending this middle tower as long as he can. Because right now they are trying to keep any advantage that they have. And right now, that's towers, but it's not nearly enough. They still have a 2,500 gold deficit. Oh, about 4,000 now, actually. If I actually take the math and look at it. About a 4,000 gold deficit, and they just give up these towers. They're going to lose a lot of gold. And they know that they're behind, so they're trying to defend these towers as best they can. So now we're just waiting for something to happen as Darkseer 500 gold wanting to get that Aghanim Scepter, but he won't be having it until at least the 40-minute mark, sadly. Ancient Apparition working on top of that mechanism, trying to get some extra survivability for that team so that he can sustain them. There's a lot of arcane boots on this team. We got 1, 2, 3 sets of arcane boots, so they really want to sustain these pushes. If they wanted to do sustained pushes, I think they should have gone with Enchantress, maybe. Or maybe, like, I'm not sure right now. I'm just debating. Like, they could have had some really good sustained pushes against this lineup.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, we have Taku in the middle lane. He's going to be using the Surge, and he's not going to be able to get the deny on it. And right now, it looks like Taku may be going down if there's any luck with its bounces, as it does not matter. It looks like Lich is going to be the real kill right here. And Lifestealer went back home.
Yeah, he TP'd out, and down bottom, Trevmore is gonna go down as well, since she's got vision before that to Miguel and Shannon on Mania, of course. So good job killing off both of them. Looks like Taco and Dragonite is coming down bottom as well as Sender, but we'll see if anything happened from this. Oh, almost got that check off.
Always a good feeling when you land some good shackles, as Dragonite has that level 3 dragon form now, so in teamfights he's going to be a huge threat. He's got the Maelstrom, he's going to be going for the Molineer in order to get some extra attack speed and a lot more AoE, and it'll be good for him.
Yeah. So Lighter finished. Yeah, you said that before, right? He finished it just later.
Yeah, I just told you he was about to finish it, but he actually finished it, which is huge for him. He does a lot more damage in those attacks. Ancient Apparition still working on top of that mechanism, trying to get stuff working for him. Taku already having enough he's already got the point booster. He's wanting to get that Ogre Club soon, and then he just needs 1,600 more. So saying 40 minutes was probably a huge exaggeration. I didn't notice here the point booster, and for some reason the game has calmed down, and I don't know why.
Yeah, and Link actually finished at NKB now as well as he hold. So that's gonna be good for him. Some huge damage coming out from that. Would have been a lot more fun though to see Rapier, but it's too early to get there. But still. And looks like actually Mania on the Shen is working for Vladimir's to give extra lifesteal to both SK and lifesteal.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they're going to be losing this bomb towers, and they just need to step off and do something about this. And Winner gets the kill on this, and they just walk away. They finally got the money for that tower. As it looks like Taku's going to be trying to do surge into here to try to set something up, but he's still surged. He may be able to land that vacuum, but it does not look like he will be able to.
Yeah. I don't know, it feels like they kind of calm down and try to go into farming game instead, which they really shouldn't, because they won't be able to outcarry both Lifestealer and Skeleton King. And I think it's a mistake that they're not pushing now. Though they kind of need to be able to push. Oh, and a pulse again. Kind of need to get maybe try and get a fast Roshan if they could be able to sneak it out, and then go for a push. But they gotta push and finish this quite soon. Otherwise, they're just gonna get further and further behind, and that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. All right. So, I can agree with the fast Roshan, and I think that they should just be constantly dewarding the Roshan pit and just putting a lot of pressure, just making them doubt, is it there? Is it there? They just don't know. Because right now, like Chen's got a Smoke of Deceit, he's got 155 gold, he can't buy another set of D-wards, and Lich already used his D-ward, and it's not going to catch that ward up top, I believe, if I have any idea about the radius. I might not. Maybe I just suck, but I don't know. As it looks like there's 2 wards placed up here, so he's gonna be fine. He's letting the skeletons just idle inside of that. Like, he just doesn't want the Dire to take this Roshan, because killing DK with two lives is pretty hard, even for a Skeleton King and a Lifestealer, as we're just waiting for this pause to end.
Yeah, especially with the Heaven's Harbor, I mean, he's gonna be able to disarm one of them, which means the first life's gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him even slower the first time. So, yeah.
Yeah, and a big thing that I've seen multiple times so far is that evasion is actually pretty damn significant. It's a 25% evasion right now, which is pretty huge.
Yeah, that's actually really good to have. As it looks like SK is down bottom. Trapmore is going down.
And we saw Shadow Shaman be the one to get picked off right there, as he's not going to give a shit about the Cinder doing his Venomancer ultimate. It's going to be landing on top of Chen, but the Lich ultimate is landing on a lot more people, as Way Too Sexy has that pipe on him, and they were able to ignore that ultimate and come out a little bit on top on that one. But he's going to be trying to do a vacuum in 1-2, and he's going to be doing a surge on top of him, actually, and a great shot going to be able to save Chen, possibly, and no, Chen is going to be going down to the Venomancer Gale, the first burst of damage, which does so much damage. It's always just kind of surprising. You're like, I didn't think that did damage, but it does. People get surprised sometimes.
Yeah, it's a really good team fight for them, and I do feel they're doing something wrong now that they're backing out. They should just go push. They got 5-on-2, or maybe they should try and sneak a Roshan, but
I really hope they do Roshan.
They still got side.
I really hope they do Roshan. I want them to do
Looks
Roshan.
like they're just backing out, and I don't know what I feel about that, because they're not.
Scythe of Ice.
As I said, I don't really think they're gonna be able to out carry 2 hard carries with just 1 Dragon Knight. Even though we got evasion, and even though he can disarm one of them, I mean, it's still gonna be huge to kill off. They're gonna have 2 carries that's gonna be able to kill off this whole team. So.
And it doesn't matter when your carry's a pig. Like Scythe of Ice picked up by Windrunner, and Dragon Knight can't do anything about it. Like, whatsoever. He doesn't have a blacking bar. He can't do anything he wants. And they're gonna be trying to sneak in this Roshan. As Link is coming up here, they're wanting to get this picked off, but Roshan is dying, but I don't think it's gonna die fast enough. As it looks like the Hellfire Blast might be coming out. No, they're just gonna be surrendering the Roshan, but I think the Radiant can actually steal Rosh.
Yeah, they probably should be able to, even though this could actually turn out to a team fight if Darkseid would like to initiate on this. But it looks like SK is actually working on that DKB now, which is going to be really good for him as well. Going to be able to stay in there and just beat on everybody.
Or maybe he just wants to hit harder and goes for a second Desolator on the same team, so they can have twice the orb effect for the exact same effect.
Yeah, could be, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a BKB actually.
Yeah, BKB would be a fine pickup. All would be fine.
Yeah. I still want to see a Rapier, but yeah.
Yeah, we all want to see a Rapier, but at the same time, what if he does die twice? Dragon Knight with a Rapier is pretty damn scary.
Yes.
Hey guys, don't worry about me, but I'm gonna be doing these like cold blasts out of my mouth that do about 500 damage and they shit all over you.
Oh yeah. Looks like. Oh, what was it I was watching? Yeah, I was watching Lifestealer. He's actually working on that AC, so that's gonna be good for them as well, getting some minus armor out. As well as a huge amount of attack speed on Nikes.
I want them to stop.
Yeah.
Game is getting boring now. It makes me sad. Like, I'm not the type of person who loves to watch people rise. Like, the numbers are nice to see, and especially Link being at 232, Angel at 210, like, that's great. And Witcher Sexy at 212, like, that's awesome. But I don't really like watching Rice. I'm not a fan of watching Ricing.
Yeah.
And like,
Hmm.
it's good statistics to go by, but I'm just kind of sad that I'm not seeing anything go down. Like they need to step up or something. Go for Roshan. Do something as the satyr dies to Roshan. Like what the hell is going on? Like Trout, and then they can't afford to be turtling like this against a Lifestealer and a Skeleton King. But
Yeah.
at the same time, they can't really fight it. Because, oh wait, they have Aghanims though. They can fight it.
That's gonna be weird.
As they're going to be smoking and trying to pick off this Roshan.
Oh, there's both smoking into Roshan.
Double smoke into Roche? No.
No, they're going around gang.
They're going the wrong way. They're going the wrong way.
Oh.
And it looks like they're going to try to
That
pick
could
off
be
someone
huge.
on the return route, but it doesn't look like they're going to be catching anyone. Maybe Lich, maybe? But I don't know. Lifestealer with an Aegis.
No.
Skeleton King with a natural Aegis. That's on a minute cooldown now, by the way. That's kind of ridiculous.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the BKB as well.
And it looks like the wall is going to be coming out, and they're going to be walking through trying to do some stuff for this. But I think they're going to be able to pick off Link, maybe. They need to get a few more attacks, and it looks like they're going to be able to pick off Link's first life. And here comes Link. He's just going to say, "You missed me? I'm back." And he's going to be using that Black King bar, and he won't be dying anytime soon. With 10 seconds on that 9 duration, and it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Lich Ultimate bouncing around, doing damage. Going to be able to help get a few kills out there. Dark Seer and Shadow Shaman already getting taken out. Dragon Knight trying to do this damage. He's going to be able to kill off this Lifestealer. The Lifestealer is going to be saying, "You missed me? I'm back. I had an Aegis, so you know." And they get the kill on top of the Skeleton King. And Lifestealer may be going down as well. That Dragon Knight slow is extremely potent. And they're going to be doing a 3 for 2 right now. They may be able to pick off Windrunner if she stops Windrunning, but she's going to be doing some things that she likes. Which is living.
Regeneration.
Yeah. And I mean, you can see how much that wall helped them out there. With their whole team just running through the wall, and suddenly you're 5 versus 10. So, I mean, that was sick. And
So what do you expect to see on Dragon Knight next?
it looks like it's building for a BKB with a Mithril Hammer, but could be this later, of course. But I would
It
like
would
to
be
see a
BKB.
BKB.
He already has an orb.
Yeah.
Following the BKB, what do you expect? MKB, Daedalus, Heart
Could
of
actually be
Taras?
Daedalus, yeah. Daedalus or Heart, maybe.
It looks like Cinder may
Would
be
be-
getting
would be
caught out
fun
right
to-
here as the Troll Warlord applies the net, but there's nothing going to be happening. They're just going to be able to get some poke on top of this tower, and Ancient Apparition Ultimate hitting the Courier, but the Courier says, "Oh wait, you can't hit me."
Yeah. I don't know. I actually think GDT can come back into this game because, as you saw the last team fight, with having, if they can get the whole team through the wall, I mean it's 15 versus 5 all of a sudden. So it's quite insane with that wall with Aghanims.
See, the fun thing about Dark Seer is I feel like he can always bring a game back with that wall, because even if you're losing miserably, you're going to get ridiculous illusions.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't like getting a Skeleton King illusion that hits for 300? I'm cool with that. For 400 mana, getting 12 illusions, getting 10 illusions is pretty nice.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the lull before the storm and everything. But that last team fight, Dragon Knight was in a good position. They weren't able to target him very much. He just kept staying pretty far in the back, using that Elder Dragon form in order to do a lot of damage. Like, it was good stuff for him.
Yeah. And that's what you gotta do when you're behind.
Yeah, so right now he's probably going to be selling that Magic Wand pretty soon in order to pick up a Demon Edge if he goes for Daedalus or MKB. I think either one would be a fantastic choice so that he could have a bit more DPS, so he could be hitting like the big boys apparently. But he doesn't really need to hit that much harder. He's already hitting pretty hard.
Yeah. Maybe he should actually go for a heart to get some survivability if he gets focused. Even though
That
he almost got
or
3k
Purus.
HP already, so I mean, he's such a strong hero.
Yeah, that halberd adding 20 strength is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Like that's added a lot of HP to him. And then you got the Black King Bar, you got the power treads, the wand. Like he's just getting tanky pretty quickly.
I would like to see a BQB on Max actually to be able to get that immense amount of, like, insane amount of magic immunity.
Dire's structures
Like,
are
you'll
fortified.
never, you'll never be able to use spells on him, but maybe you need some more survivability or go for heart, maybe.
Maybe, but we have drums on top of Cinder right now in order to help his team out just a little bit more. Every little bit helps. Right now, Taku working on it for that Shiva's Guard. Vacuum to Shiva's Guard is extremely powerful. Like, vacuum to anything is ridiculous. Anything that has AoE
Yeah.
is ridiculous with vacuum.
Vacuum to one hit with Dragonite and everybody gets slow. Yeah. See you.
Pretty fun, pretty fun.
Yeah.
Now we just wait once again, as it looks like it's smoke down bottom. They're going to be able to try to pick off this Link if he blinks. He's got the Hex. He's going to be using the Shackle shortly, and they're going to be backing off. They've got vision on top of this Windrunner and Lich, and they just walk away. They just drop it and walk away.
Yep.
Alright, so we're just waiting right now. Once again, the courier's over here. Mechanism finished on top of this ancient apparition. Sender just picked up a couple wards, and he's going to be going for the Daedalus.
Yep.
He's already got the Chrysalis, and he wants that Daedalus. He likes the critical, because if you get a crit on a Dragonite hit, holy shit, it hurts.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, it's insane.
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh, like, Link pushed that tower solo quite fast,
Radiant's bottom tower
but
has
at the
fallen.
same time, GDT just pushing down bottom as a full team.
I don't know
So-
how I feel about this. Well, Link is going back, and then Angel has an illusion that's going to be dying shortly. And it's going to be a Hellfire Blast on top of Taku. Taku going to be getting liched, and then the sheep is going to be applied to him, and it looks like Taku's going to be out of this fight. They can't win this fight. They cannot engage. They have to get out of here, but they're already dying, as Way Too Sexy is able to back out. But getting that Darkseer pick off was huge. Huge. Like, if they didn't pick him off immediately, they could have lost the fight, but they took him out and said, "Fuck you, team. You can't do anything without Darkseer. We noticed. It was Skeleton King killing us last time."
Yeah, looks like they got. Yeah, I mean that was just insanely good, that pickup, and they're gonna pick up a DD now and probably push up mid. I mean they got 30 seconds until Darkseer's out. I think they're gonna be able to get the tower at least.
I agree, and Darkseer, like, he's so integral into this team. That's the thing about relying on a Darkseer. He can die, like any other hero. He can die. Especially when there's a Scythe of Ice on the other team, and he just gets targeted with every single thing. And just look at how hard Link is hitting. He's hitting for 500.
Wow. They like 3-shot everything.
Everything.
What the F? Seriously.
Double damage, I heard it.
That was
actually
insane.
hurts. It
Yeah,
actually
they-
hurts.
Oh yeah, he just crit for 1700 on the.
Finishing up that Monier pretty soon. He's going to be picking up the Hyperstone at the secret shop and buying the recipe, I'm assuming, and going to be having that extra attack speed and that valuable active where you just place it and you do a shitload of damage everywhere.
Yep.
Ghost Scepter picked up on Shadow Shaman, by the way.
Oh really?
Yes.
Yeah,
really.
I like it though, but I was surprised actually, since it looks like he's building for maybe an Aghanims or a BKB, but kind of surprised, but I mean it's good. instead of getting 2 shot by SK, he's gonna be able to survive a bit longer.
As we have Orchard Malevolence on top of Windrunner. Are there any more actives? Oh, she can get a Yule Scepter. That way she can have every slot being active except for this Gem of True Sight, which they're just pushing their dominance right now. They're saying, hey, you can't kill us, so we'll just make you blind. And then we'll win.
Yep.
Win?
Yep.
Win. Well, good stuff, Narayan. You're missing 2014 fights right now. The entire Radiant lineup just got genocided, and they're going to be going down like all this crap as nothing really happened. Alright, so Ancient Apparition, pick up an Invis. He's going to be getting picked off if he goes up this hill, because Windrunner has that Gem of True Sight, and this is going to be a dead Ancient Apparition. And the Shackle's going to be applied. He might be getting sheeped, maybe, nope. The gem is not going to be good enough. An Ancient Apparition, I was like, I think he's going to try to scout it out, and he's going to get wrecked. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Backed out in the right time, at least. Or at the right time.
And that Daedalus almost finished on top of this Dragonite, and he'll be able to do a lot of damage. He wants it. He really wants it, but I think it's just going to be a little too late. I really don't think they can compete with Link and freaking, I forgot his name. Let's see. Angel.
Oh, Angel got a Basher now as well.
Dude, he's going for Abyssal Blade.
Yep,
it
that's
goes
gonna
BKB.
be sick. That's gonna be sick. And now we got a camera back. Yeah. But yeah, I have actually never seen Abyssal Blade in a comp game so far. Maybe I've missed a few games, I don't know, but still, it's insanely good item if you manage to pick it up.
Dude, it's pretty much a core item on him.
Like, yeah, I know, but I haven't
seen
Vitus,
it. Power Treads, Armlet, like Assault Curious, and then like Desolator or Molnir, and then Skull Basher.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you see on him every time.
Yeah, but I've never actually seen anyone get up to the Abyssal Blade. At least not in comp.
I have faith.
And they drop Roshan like it's nothing.
What's a Roshan? And they want 3 lives on top of Skeleton King. There's a great wall going to be coming out. They're going to be able to do so much damage with this wall. It has Hand of God comes up, but it's not going to be enough to save this Dragon Knight, to save this Chen as the slow's applied, but I think Skeleton King might be able to walk away. I really think he's going to be able to walk away. As the BKB is going to be applied, and he's just going to be walking away, maybe. He reactivates the armor in order to get some extra HP. He's going to be fighting it. He's going to be fighting it, and he's going to be going down for the first time. Here comes the reincarnation. He's going to be doing 1, 2, and he gets shackled down. And here comes the Aegis. 1, 2. And his illusion's hurt. His illusion just critted him for 600.
Look how many they are. They're 15 against 5. I mean, it's just...
ultimate may have just won them the game.
Yep.
As it looks like Windrunner's going to be buying back, and they may be able to pick off this Lich, as Lich is going to be doing his ultimate, and he gets stunned by the cranium, by the Skull Basher, and a great shackle going to be catching this Dragonite. Like, that's fantastic for them. The power shot's going to be used, but I don't know if it's going to matter. They don't have Skeleton King. And, like, Lifestealer, he's here, but they're going to be just trying to do stuff. I don't think it's going to matter, as a shackle almost lashing a good Blink Dagger Blink being used right there, as the Ancient Apparition ultimate going to be used on top of both Windrunner and this Lifestealer, and they're going to be pushing this tower a little bit more. They don't have the wards for 25 seconds, and they don't have to worry about Skeleton King for 35. So I think they can do this. I really think they can do this. 17 seconds till the dragon, and Shadow Shaman not able to get the Hex. Oh, it is actually a good Windrunner doing the Hex on top of Darkseer, as he was just moving at max movement speed. And Dragon Knight gets picked off. Dragon Knight got picked off. They need to back off. And will they be able to? And the Vacuum actually helping out a little bit right there. He's going to be using the Ghost form, and it looks like they're just going to be trying to get stuff, and there is a dead Trial from the door.
And now Dragon Knight's out, and looks like they're pinging the base, and they really I bet they want to finish now. Even though they got two really strong hard carries, they cannot get one of those team fights again.
Taco
That
needs to
last
go
team
back.
fight from GGT.
They can defend if they
Yeah.
have Taku. They can defend if they have Taku.
Yeah, he got the wall up again. But I mean, if they get one of those team fights again where they pick off everyone, that's gonna be GG there. So I think they just want to go and finish now. Dragonite still 40 seconds left until it's gonna respawn. I think with the pushing power they had, they're gonna be able to like 3-shot both of the towers, and then they can just
No
zone it.
DD
So
ruin this time though.
yeah, but still.
Alright, the wall is going to be coming out shortly, I hope. As it
Dragonite
looks like
bought
Dragonite
back.
buys back, and they're going to be just backing up. They're going to try to make it a waste, and Link is going to be using the BKB, maybe? No, he's going to... Oh yeah, he is! The Lich Ultimate's bouncing around. It's doing a lot of damage to Ancient Apparition, and they may be getting a kill on top of Ancient Apparition, but...
Your middle tower is under
Oh,
And a
so
wasted
just at
wall.
base. Link is just at base. He's okay with this.
And
That's
he
the
has
power
to
of
use the
Chen
wall.
for you.
Yeah.
They
And
weren't able to kill him.
now they should just regen and go again. They don't have a wall, even though they got the full team fight. They don't have a wall.
I don't think that the Dire can push it.
Nope. I think DD should just try and go push now, to be honest.
But then they have the Serpent Wards, as well as the Venomancer ultimate still. So like, there's still a good amount of counter push, but there's only one tower and the Ancient left.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Radiant are going for it. Dragon Knight needs to TP back, but does he have... He doesn't have a TP! He doesn't have a TP. Okay, he's got the Daedalus and the TP. Abyssal Blade finished on top of Lifesteal. He's going to be able to target that Dragon Knight down really quickly. Still no wall for 20 seconds. If they can hold this off, I don't think they can hold this off. I think we're going to be spelling good game right here. The Serpent Wards need to drop, and they're just going to focus the Ancient, or they're going to take out Shadow Shaman. Can Shadow Shaman buy back? Darkseer's bought back. Oh, that was Darkseer who died. My bad. As Shadow Shaman, he hasn't dropped the wards yet. They've got Skeleton King snared, but he's just right back at base, and they were able to defend this. And now they have the wall. They can push mid, maybe. The slow is going to be applied, but I don't think it's going to matter. Maybe they might be able to catch this. They saw him. They saw him. Venomancer trying to get a pick off, but it looks like Chen may be coming in here. He's going to be doing the penance, and he's going to be not able to get the kill on top of Venomancer, as the fortress is getting annihilated right now by these creeps. Being naked in the middle really sucks sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what they can do right now. Like, they don't have Windrunner or Chen, and Windrunner can buy back though, so if they did do a suicide push, but she'll be back up by the time they get over there. But Chen can't, so they don't have to worry about Hand of God and Mech. But at the same time, I don't know if it really matters.
yeah. I'm surprised actually that GDT is still in this game. I mean, they're behind in almost 19,000 gold. And that's quite of a huge lead, but their team fight potential is so strong.
As it looks like we're going to be seeing a team fight with Angel right now being 3v1, taking out Taku, and Taku's going to be going down his buybacks on cooldown. They're going to suicide push mid. They're going to suicide push mid unless Lifesteal gets taken out right here, but then Pistol Blade is used and Dragon Knight goes down. Dragon Knight already used his buyback, and that's game. They're just going to go straight mid.
Yep, that should be game.
And now we just watch the triumphant march of the king and his Lifestealer, aka his bitch.
Wow, it was a insanely good game, and GG's come out as well, but wow, GDT almost won that, man. That was insane.
Yeah, they almost had it, but those Darkseer pickoffs really lost it for them, sadly. And that's our game.
Yeah.
I'm your caster, Sizzle Lizard, and have a nice day.